work. That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath. There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
At a call, anon. There is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and fill the air.
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the new estate.
This is the sergeant. Say to the king the knowledge of the broil, as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald worthy to be a rebel. The multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. The western isles of corn and gallows glasses is supplied. Fortune on his damned quarrel smiling at the rebel's oath. Oh, is too weak. But brave Macbeth well he deserved that name, disdaining fortune with its brandished shields that smoked with bloody execution like valor's minion carved up his passage. He faced the slave, ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him. Till he the knave to the chaps and fixed his head upon our battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
As once the sun gins his reflections, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break. So from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark! Justice had with valor armed, compelled these skipping curls to trust their shields. The lords are being minded with furbished arms and new supplies of men began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this, our captains, Macbeth and Banquo.
Yes. As sparrows, eagles, with the hair, the land.
So well thy words become thee as thy roots. They smack of honor. Go get him, sergeants. Who comes here?
The gaudy King of Wrath. God save the king.
Thou, worthy thing.
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banner flouts the sky and fan our people cold, Norway himself with terrible numbers, assisted by the most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, confronted him with self-comparisons, arm against arm, and to conclude, the victory fell on us!
Great happiness. No more than the Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his death. His former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he had lost, noble Macbeth had won.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine. Where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I. Avoid thee, witch, the rump-fed Runyon cries. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the tiger. For in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a bit.
Thou art high.
And I another.
I myself have all the other, and the very quickly blown. All the quarters that they know the shipman's card. I will drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall he hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live, a man forbid. Weary 7 nights, 9 times 9, shall dwindle, peak, and pine. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it can be tempest tossed. Look what I have. Show me. I have a pilot's stone. That is already did come.
Macbeth.com.
Charms round up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. Our bards were false. What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire, and look not like the inhabitants of the earth. Live you, or are you what that man may question? You seem to understand me. By each at once, the choppy fingers laying upon his skinny lips. You should be women, but your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Flam! All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth! Thou hereafter!
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical of that indeed, which outwardly is shown? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great predictions, noble having and of royal hope. That he seems dark withal, to me you speak not. If you can, look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not. Speak then to me, who neither begs favors nor your hate.
Hail! 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 Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo!
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Say, you perfect speakers.
Tell me more. By Sinel's death, Thane of Lambs.
But how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives.
A prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say, from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why, upon this blasted heath, you stop our way with such prophetic greeting?
Speak! I charge you!
Who's there?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. We are sent to give thee from our royal master's hands, and only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee. Honest of a greater honor, he bade me call thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true? The Thane of Cawdor lives.
Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who as a Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did like a rebel, with hidden help and vantage, or that with both, he lay his rack. I know not, but treason's captain confessed and proved have overthrown him.
Glawms and Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind.
Thanks for your pains.
Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them? The trusted home might yet enkindle you onto the crown, but this strange and oftentimes to win us to our harm. The instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, who betrays in deepest concealment. Cousins, a word I pray you. Prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme.
I thank you, gentlemen.
This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth, I am Thane of Cawdor? If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my head and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir. Come what, come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
my ingratitude, even now, was heavy on me. Thou art so far before, that the swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hast less deserved, that the proportion of both thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I can say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
In the service and the loyalty Your Highness's part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to the throne and state children and servants, who do but what they should, by doing everything safe toward your love and honor.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee, and will labour to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that is no less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so, let me enfold thee, and hold thee to my heart.
There if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My boys, wanted in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrows, sons, kinsmen, stains, and you whose places we hold nearest. Know that we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, who we hereafter name the Prince of Cumberland, which honour must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deservers, to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labour, which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly, take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
The Prince of Cumberland. That is the step on which I must or leap, or else fall down. For in my way it lies. Stars! Hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye winks at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see. They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned and desired to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished.
While in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor. By which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time, hail king that shall be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, thus thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness has promised thee. Lay to thy heart and farewell. Arms thou art in Cawdor, and shall be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thus thou must not lose the dues of rejoicing. Art not without ambition, without the illness that should attend. That thou wouldst do highly, that thou wouldst do holily, and wouldst not play false and yet would wrongly win. That which the great Glams cries, if thou have it and thus fear to do it, then wishes should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden route which fate and metaphysical aid doth to have grounds to see. The elfish host that crooks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, ye spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. I think my blood. Stop up the axis and passage to remorse that no compultuous visitings of nature shape when my purpose not keep peace between the defect and it. Come, thick night, all thee from the dully smoke of hell. Come to my woman's breast. Take my head for all you murdering ministers. Wherever in your sightless substances you see not the woundings, or heaven through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold! Hold! present and I feel the future now in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And goes whence?
Tomorrow as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun thy mortal see. Your face, my pain, is as a book where men read strange matters, to beguile the time, to look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your face, your hand. Innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that summing must be provided for, and we shall for all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign spirit masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up here. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
See, our honored hostess, the love that follows, which is our trouble, which we still thank as love. Herein, I teach you how you should bid God Allah for your pains and thank us for your troubles.
All our service in every point was twice done and then done double, for poor and single business to content. Your Majesty loads our house with old and late dignities heaped up to them. We rest your hermits.
Where's the Thane of Cawdor? We had a purpose to be his purveyor, but he rides well. His love, great and sharp as a spur, hath opened to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. Could travel up the consequence and catch with his surceased success that with this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump to life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that but we teach bloody instructions, which think return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of the poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. How now, what news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you not, he has.
Now we will proceed no further in this business. I have got golden opinions from all sorts of people, which will be worn down with their news cloths, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hook drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since and looked so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time on, such an account die down. Art not without ambition. I dare not wait upon I woman like the poor cat at the adage.
Indeed! Peace! I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you dost do it, then you were a man. And to be so much more than what you were, more than man. No time, nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and the illness now does make you. I have given suck and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, however, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out. Have I sworn you have done to this?
If we should fail?
We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place and we'll not. When Duncan is asleep, where to his day's hard journey shall soundly invite him, his two chamberlains will I, with wine and vassal, convince that Henry, the water of the brain, a fume, the receipt of reason, and a beck only. When in swinish sleep their nature lies as drenched as in death. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
forth, men, children only. For thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away! And mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not yet heard the clock.
It goes down at 12.
I take his dagger, sir.
Hold. Take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven, where candles are all out. Take thee that too. A heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword. Who's there?
Friend.
What? Sir, not yet at rest. The king's abed. All's well. I dreamt last night of the 3 weird sisters. To you, they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Yet when we can entreat now to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that business, if you should grant the time. Good repose the while.
Thanks, sir. They like to you.
Dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, but yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? Fools or the other senses, I see thee still, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. But on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Nature seems dead. Wicked dreams abuse the curtain's sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf. Hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear thy stones prate of my whereabout. Whilst I stretch, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold, breath gives. Ha! 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 Hark! Who goes there?
Lack, I'm afraid they have a wit and 'tis not done. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband!
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear noise?
I heard the owls scream and the crickets cry. Did you not speak.
When
Now,
I descended,
I.
it is a sorry sight.
Foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
When I entered the chamber, half asleep with the other cry murderer, that they both did fall asleep. They gave their prayers, and then once again I addressed them to sleep.
There are two lodged together. These thieves must not be thought after in these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more, Macbeth. Sleep no more.
What do you mean?
Glooms and murder sleep therefore. God shall sleep no more, Macbeth shall sleep no more, sleep no more. Sleep no more, sleep no more. Macbeth's murder sleep no more. Glooms and murder sleep, and therefore God shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more. Sleep no more, sleep no more. Go no more.
My hands are of your color. You wear a heart so white.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have all turning the key. Knock, knock. Who's there? I, the name of Beelzebub. Ooh, here's a farmer indeed, who hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time, happen. You'll sweat here. Knock, knock. Who's there? I, the name of the other devil. Ooh, here's an equivocator who could swear one scale against either scale, who had committed treason enough for God's sake, but yet couldn't equivocate to heaven. Oh, come on in, equivocator. Oh, Faith, here's an English tailor. Come hither. Was stealing out of a French horse. Come on in, tailor. Roast your goose. Knock, knock. Never had quiet. But what are you? This place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter it no further. I've thought of many professions that go through the primrose way into the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray thee, remember the porter.
Was it so late, my friend? Here you went to bed that we do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were canvassing until the second cock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
Oh, what three things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine, sir. Lechery. It provokes and it unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away. Therefore, much drink can only be an equivocator with lechery.
Did you drink yet till lie last night? Is the master stirring? Knocking is awake on it.
Good morning, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring with me then?
Not yet.
He'll command me to call time upon him. How slip the hour?
I'll take you to him.
I know this is a job of trouble for you, but yet this one.
The labor we delight in physics.
Well, I'll make sure both you call for just an unlimited service.
What's the king has today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly where we lay. Our chimneys were blown down. And as they say, Lamington's herd eyes the air. Strange screams of death and prophesying with accents terrible of dire combustion and confused events. At woeful time, the obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
It was a rough night.
My own remembrance cannot parallel fellow to it.
Oh! Oh, mother! Now your heart cannot contain or envy. What's the matter? Confusion. It made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder had broke off the large lighted temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Will you, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber. Destroy your sight with a new garment. Do not bid me speak. See! Speak yourselves. Away! Away! Bring the alarm and murder with treason! Banquo! Away! Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look upon death itself. Up and see the great doom's image. Banquo! Banquo! From your graves, rise up. Walk expanse, countenance is horror. Ring the bell!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls the party sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, it's not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Banquo! Banquo! A royal master is murdered.
Whoa, alas, what, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear Duff, I prithee, contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour ago, there would have been a reason to live. For now, there is no reason in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead, the wine of life is drawn, and the mere lees is left to. What say you, Duncan?
What is amiss?
You are, and do not know it. The head, the source, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father is murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chambers had done it. Their hands and faces were embarrassed with blood. So were their daggers, which unwiped we found upon their pillows.
Repent me that I killed them.
For did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, loyal and furious, temperate and neutral, all in the moment? No man! There lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with golden blood, and his gash stabs looked like a breach in his wasteful entrance. And there lie his murderers, their daggers breached in the unmanly gore. Who could, that had a heart to love and courage to make thy love known, resist the temptation to make thy love known?
Help me, and so.
The lady!
Look to the lady. And when we have our naked faces hid, that suffered exposure, we shall meet and question this most bloody piece of work. Further, fears and scruples shake us. The great hand of God I stand and tense against this undivulged pretense. I fight against treasonous malice.
So do I!
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet the hall together.
Well presented!
Let's not consort with them to show an unfelt sorrow at office. That does the false man easy. I'll to England. This murderous shaft that has been shot had not yet lighted, and our safest way is aim. Therefore to horse. But let's not be dainty in leave taking, but shift away, cause there's warrant in the theft that does itself when there's no mercy left.
Three score and 10. I remember well, within time which I have seen. Hours dreadful and things strange. But this sore night had trifled former knowings.
Ah, good father, thou seest the heavens as troubles with man's act threaten his bloody stage. 'Tis day, and yet dark night strangles the travelling lamp. Is the night's predominance, or the day's shame? The darkness is the face of earth's entomb.
when living light should kiss it?
'Tis unnatural, even like the deed that's done on Tuesday last. A falcon, towering in her pride, was by a mousing owl, hawked it and killed.
And Duncan's horses? A thing more strange and certain, beauteous and swift. Don't wild in nature broke their stalls flung out, contending against obedience as they would make war with mankind.
'Tis said they eat each other.
They did so, to the amazement of mine eyes that looked upon it. Here comes the good Macduff. How goes the world so now?
What?
It's known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those are Macbeth had slain.
Alas the day. What good could they pretend?
They were stubborn. Malcolm and Domvale, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Gains nature still, thriftless ambition that will ravine upon thine own life's means. Like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
Sorry name! On scone to be invested.
Where's Duncan's body?
Carried to Conkill, sacred storehouse of predecessors, and guardian to their bones.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin. I'll do 5.
Well, I will thither.
Well, may you see it well down there. Adieu, lest our old robe sit easier than our new.
Farewell, father.
God's benson go with you, and with those that would make good or bad, and friends or foes.
Thou hast it now, king, god or clowns, all as the weird women promise. And I fear thou played most foully for it. Yet it was said that it should not stand in thy posterity, that I myself shall be the root and the father of many kings. As upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why, by the verities on thee made good? May they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush no more.
Oh, here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it would have been like a great gap in our feast and in all thing unbecoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, and I hope that you will be attending.
Let your Royal Highness command upon me, for which my duties are in the most indissoluble tie.
I do this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
How far is it you ride?
As far, my lord, as time will fill, twixt this and supper.
Fear not my feast.
I will not, my lord.
Alright, fare thee well. First, inform me. Is clean and score with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon. Farewell.
Fare thee well. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, your highness.
Well then, sirs, what have you considered of my speeches?
You've made it known to us. We are men, my liege.
I am one, my liege, and my spirits have, and the buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless what I do despite the world.
And I another, so wary with disasters, tugged with misfortune, that I'd set not any chance in my life to mend it or be rid of it.
All of you know Banquo is your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine.
We shall, my lord, perform what you commanded.
We are
so,
so,
my lord.
Tonight, Banquo's show shall take flight. Into heaven it goes. did it never shake thy gory locks at me?
Gentlemen, rise. His Highness is.
So, worthy friends, my highness is often and has been from his youth. Pray, keep seat. This is just a momentary fit. Do not take much note of him, otherwise he will extend his passion. Pray you keep it. Are you a man?
Aye. And a bold one that dared upon that which appalled the devil.
This is the same as when you said an air-drawn dagger led you to Duncan. Why do you make such faces?
Proceed there! Behold, look low! How say you why, what can I? If thou canst not, speak to! If shorn houses and graves must send back those that we bury, then our monuments will become moors to kites. Avaunt thee and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee thy bones! Are marrowless, thy blood is cold, thou hast no speculation in that glare which thou hast.
My good peers, this is just a momentary fit.
If man dared, I dare approach thou like the rugged Russian man!
He's not well.
Sirs, bid thee good night to all.
A good night to all.
A good night. I better attend His Majesty.
A good night to all.
Beldams, as you are, saucy and overboard, how did you dare? Betrayed and drastic with no guts, and riddles and affairs of death. And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never God. To them I thought, or showed the glory of our art. And which is worse, all you have done has son, spiteful and wrathful, who is others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But Nicholas now, get thee gone, and in the pits of Acheron, meet me in morning, that he will come to know his death. Vessels and his spells provide your charms and everything beside. And for the air, this night I'll send unto a station like this. Hoo! Ha ha! Hoo! Ha ha! Hoo! Ha ha! Hoo! Ha ha! My business must be running in the corner of the hangover. That is just my magic, my rising on the kitchen. All the sons of hell and rolling on the window for you fancy. All that is there. Ha ha! It's all time. Who's the mocking cloud. The stage for me. Come away! Come away! Come away! Come away!
Only I say, things have been strangely born. The gracious Duncan was pitied of Macbeth. Marry, he was dead, and the right valiant Banquo wailed too late. Whom you may say, if please you, fleance killed, for fleance fled. Men must not walk too late. And who could have thought it was from Malcolm and Donald Bain to kill their gracious father? Damn fact! How did it grieve Macbeth? Did he straight in pious rage the tooth, the linguist stare, and were the slaves of drinks and thralls of sleep? Aye, and wisely too, for 'twould would have angered any heart alive to hear the men deny it, so that I say that he has borne all things well. And I do think that Harry had Duncan's sons under his key. But heaven, he shall not. He should find what 'twere to kill a father. So should fleance, but peace! For from broad words he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast. I hear Macduff lives in disgrace.
Sweltered venom sleeping got, boil thou first in the charmed pot.
Hoo! Ha! Ha! Fire!
Fillet of a penny snake in the cauldron boiled and baked. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fog and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. For a job of power, like a hell blood boil and bubble.
Hoo! Ha! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Ha! Boil and shower! Fire! Burn! Pour and blow!
Skin of dragon, touch of bull, witches, mummy, maw and god. Of the divine sword, sea sharp, root of hemlock, dipped in the dark. Liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat, and slip silver in the moon's eclipse. Nose of dog and turtle's lips.
Hoo!
Each delivered by a drag, make our glue a thick and slag. And there too, a tiger's quadrant, 40 ingredients of our quadrant.
Hoo! Ha! Ha!
Double,
Ha! Joy and trouble! Fire! Burn and
Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done. I commend your faith, and in the end will share its gains. Live like elves and fairies in a ring, enjoying all that we put in.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open dogs, hold dogs.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you...
Be without a name.
Hey! I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to do it, answer me! Even till destruction sicken, answer me!
Speak.
Demand.
We answered.
Say, if thou'st rather hear from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Poor and so's blood that hath eaten her nine farrow, from the murderers give it.
Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Macbeth! 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 Beware, Macduff! Beware the fair fight! Dismiss me! Enough!
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou art harped my fear aright, but one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another one polluted than the first.
And I treat thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Love to scorn the power of man, for none of women born shall harm them.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure and take a bond of faith. Thou shalt not live! Tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep the spite of thunder. What is this? That rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon its baby brow the round and topper sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it. Be lion matters proud, and take no care who cheers who front. Macbeth shall never vanquish be, but a great volume put to hide Dunsinane, they shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, unfix his earth-bound roots? Sweet ornaments, good! And yet, my heart throbs to know one more thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, was issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you!
Show in eyes and breathe in heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo tongue! Thy crown is sear mine eyeballs, and thy hair, thy other gold brown brow is like the first, a third is like the former. Filthy hags! Why do you show me this? A fourth, another yet, a seventh, and yet an eighth. His hand of glass, showing many more carrying balls and treble scepters. I see it now. The blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for this. What's this? Let this hour, this pernicious hour, stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in, without there. Who goes there?
What's your grace's will?
Saw you not the weird sisters?
No, my
Came
lord.
you not by them?
No, indeed, my lord.
Whereon they ride, and damned be those that believe in them. I did hear the galloping of horses. Who was it that came by?
'Tis towards me, my lord, that gives word Macduff that to England.
Fled to England!
I, my good lord.
Time. latest, my dream.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His type was madness. When our actions do not, our fears to make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? Leave his wife, his babes, his mansions, and titles all in one place? Just not. He was a natural touch. For the poor wren, the most typical of birds, will fly against the owl in his nest. All is the fear, and nothing is the love that flies against all reason.
My dearest cause, I pray you, school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits or the season. I dare not speak much further. But cruel times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves, when we hold rumor of what we fear, yet know not what we fear, when we float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Father he is, yet he's fatherless.
I'm so much a fool. Should I? It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
What? With worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor monkey. Thou'st never feared the net nor the fall nor the gain.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds, they are not sent for. My father is not dead for all you're saying.
Yes, he's dead. And what will thou do without a father?
Nay, what will you do for a husband?
Why? I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy him to sell again.
Thy speak with all thy wit. May thy fate thy wit enough for thee.
Is my father a traitor, mother?
Yes.
What is a traitor?
Why one that swears and lies?
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Everyone that's a traitor must be hanged.
Who must hang them?
Why the honest men?
Then the liars and swearers are fools. For there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest men and hang up them.
Oh God help thee, poor monkey. But what wilt thou do without a father?
Dead? You'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou dost.
Bless you, Fanny. I doubt some danger that approach thee. Save your child! Save your child!
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now, do harm is often laudable. The good sometimes is accounted dangerous folly. Why then the last? No defense. You say I have done no harm.
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place or outside. Can you find him?
He's a traitor!
Don't rise, thou shaggy villain!
What? You egg?
No! 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 Ah! He has killed me, mother! Run away! I pray you!
treacherous.
But Macbeth is.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance he would mend it. I find my doubts. Why in rawness did you leave wife and child, those precious motives, the strong knots of love without leave taking? I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You shall be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
Lead, poor country. Great Britain, lay thou thy basis, sure goodness. Check thee where thou thy wrongs. The title is afeard. Fare thee well, Lord. I would not be the villain that thou thinkst, for the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as in absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can come a devil more damned than evils who talk Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, luxurious, avaricious, sudden, false, deceitful, malicious, smacking of every sin that is named. But there is no bottom, none in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your maids, not all could fill up the cistern of my lust and desire. All continent would impediment or I bear, and I would be opposed. Better Macbeth than such a one to reign.
Scotland, Scotland!
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern, no, not to live! Nation miserable, an untied and bloody scepter! When shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Is that the truest issue of thine throne by his own interdiction? Sounds a curse! And this blasphemy, his breed? My royal father, so most sainted king, the queen that bore the oblaet upon her knees and on her feet, she died every day she lived. Fare thee well. These evils are repeated upon thy Scotland. Oh my best. Hope and fear.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, had wiped the black scruples of my soul and reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth had sought by many trains to win me into his power, and my modest wisdom plucks at me with over credulous haste. But God above deal between thee and me. My countryman, yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
I know him now. Coming. The times remove the means that make us strangers.
So, amen.
Stand Scotland, my dear.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing, but who knows nothing, is once seen to smile. Signs and groans and shrieks that rend the air are made, not marked. Where a violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy, is there scarce asked for who? And good men's lives expire before the flowers in their cap, dying or ere they sicken.
Relation. Too nice yet too true.
What is the newest grief?
That of an hour's age, doth hiss the speaker. Each minute deems a new one.
How is my wife?
Why, well,
And all my children?
well too.
Has not battered their peace?
No, they were at peace when I did leave them.
But not regard your speech, how goes?
When I came hither to transport the tidings which I've heavily borne, there ran a rumor of many worthy fellows that were out, which was to my belief witnessed the rather. For that I saw the tyrant's power afoot. Now is the time of your help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers, make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort. We are coming thither. Gracious England has offered us good old Sivard and 10,000 men, an older and better soldier, none that Christendom gives out.
Would I could answer this comfort with the like. Where I have words that could be howled in the desert air.
where hearing shall not latch them.
What concerned they? The general cause, or is it a free grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not for me. Quickly, let me have
Not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
I guess I could.
Your castle is surprised, your wives and babes savagely slaughtered, to relate the manner of you. Were on the query of these murdered deer, to add the death of you.
What merciful man ne'er pull his hand upon his brows, giving these sorrowful words? The grief that does not.
My children will too.
Wife, children, all that could be found.
It must be from that. A wife killed too?
I have said,
Be comforted. Let us make medicines for our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. You say all? Oh, God, all? Oh, my pretty chickens are the damn at one first.
Disputed like a man.
I shall do so. I also feel it as a man. I cannot remember the things that were most important to me. Heaven look upon, do not play the part sinful, Macduff! They were struck with thee! That I am. For their own demerits, but for mine. I'll slaughter down their souls. Heaven, rest them now.
Let this be the whetstone of his sword. Convert grief into anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring down this Thane of Scotland and myself. In my sword's lance set him. If he's scared, forgive him too.
Now if this tune goes manly, come we to our king. Our power is ready, our lack is only our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above wear their instruments. Whatever cheer you may receive, night long, never finds the day.
I have tonight's watch with you, but can receive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, read it, write upon, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. All this while in most fast sleep.
Great consolation in nature. To receive at once the benefits of sleep and do the effects of watching. Miss Sunday agitation, besides her walking and other active performances. What at any time have you heard of her?
That's out, I will not report after her.
You may, to me, and this must make you shudder.
Neither do you nor anyone having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you! Here she comes. This is her very guide, and upon my life fast asleep. Observe her stand.
Look, eyes open.
But their senses shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action within her to seem thus pushing continue. It is a quarter of an hour. Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out, down, spot, out, I say. 1, 2. Why then 'tis time to do it. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a fiend? What girl who knows it? None can call our bar
What do you have known what you should
He
know?
has spoke what she should know, and I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
No perfumes of Arabia can sweeten this little hand. No! Oh. To bed. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. One cannot come out of one's grave. To bed! Bed! I hear a knocking at the grave. To bed. Come on, give me your hand. What is done may not be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed. Who would have known the old man would have so much blood in him? To bed! To bed! To bed! To bed!
Queen, my lord.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time. All our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle! Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked to Burnham, and anon thought the woods began to move.
Liar! And slave!
Let me endure your wrath, if it be not so. Within this 3 mile you may see it coming.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree thou shalt hang alive, till famine claim thee. But if thy speech, and I care it not, thou dost for me as much, I pull in resolution, and begin to doubt the equivocation of the field that lies like truth. Fear not till Burnham wood come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes toward Dunsinane. Away, away and out. If that which here vouches does indeed appear, there is no flying hence, nor tarrying here. I begin to be aweary of the sun, and weight of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bells. Blow, wind, come, wreck! At least we'll die with harness on our back. Whilst I see lives the gashes do better upon them. Turn, hellhound, turn! Of all avoided thee, but get thee back! My soul is much too charged with blood sign already. I have no words for thee. My voice is in my sword. As easy thou mayest, be trenchant air with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed, let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one woman born.